Hi everyone. So today we'll be walking through the newest updates of 5.4. In Unreal 5.4, we're looking at a lot of animation updates as well as rigging, IK retargeting, motion matching, as well as pose. I think there's a pose selector um, feature as well, which is really, really exciting. Unfortunately, we're still in the preview of 5.4, which means we're unable to look at the motion matching demo just yet, but I've looked at a few YouTube videos and it's been really, really exciting. And so today I was about to get into the kind of like IK retargeting workflow that I can show you how quickly everything works in Unreal Engine 5.4. But I kind of found the Call of Duty Nicki Minaj 3D model somewhere, and I realized it's not following some of the existing conventions of rig. So I'm gonna do it again, but I'm going to show you very quickly how it could work for Mixamo characters, and then also work on this custom model. But yeah, today is just a really, really quick overview of what features are available, but it will also be a very easy. It'll be a very easy and chill hangout session. So thank you so much for joining again. So my first step is to look at Mixamo and download some uh, animations, and hopefully some of these will be really useful for us to get access to this kind of um, one-click animation retargeting tool that they've just released. So if those of you are new to 5.4 or you haven't downloaded it yet, I've noticed there's this thing on the Epic Games kind of launcher that you need to click the plus and choose the right version. So it doesn't come up as the first option. It will usually point me to a lower to like 5.0 or something, but you'll have to select 5.4 to install the preview, and everything kind of works normally, and the same templates are also available. But now we're gonna go ahead. We can use this mouse character or something more generic, maybe. Um, Let me see. Maybe something more interesting, not generic, is also fine. Let's go for alien soldier. I'm gonna go ahead and look for some animations, and let's just go for something really, really boring and has an in place maybe, and we'll download this character with skin. Everything's all good. So hopefully you'll download quickly, and then we'll import this to Unreal Engine. Um, all right, so it's almost done now. Should be done. Okay, let's return to Unreal, and I'm gonna create a new folder called Mixamo and click this in. So I've just created a new blank project. It's a third person character blueprint. It has the third person character blueprint and demo, but we're gonna try to just work on retargeting this really quickly. So I'm just renaming my file to alien. So I'm going to drag this in and it will import this as a skeletal mesh. I believe we can just keep we'll just keep all the settings to default and import. So if you've been following the kind of like live retargeting tool, um, then you would know that traditionally you would have to right click on a new skeletal mesh to generate. Each time you import a new character, you'll also have to check that it has a skeleton. You'll have to generate an IK rig, create an IK rig from each skeletal mesh. When you click that, so let's say that I just do that, you'll have to start thinking about what's the route or retarget, and set different retarget chains to set your limbs in order to do IK retargeting. Today we're going to try to retarget animations from the Mani to this alien. And instead of using this IK tool, I'm just going to go to the third person folder, go to its blueprints, go to it in, where is that? Should be in, characters, sorry, mannequins, animations, and maybe go to Quinn's, animation sequences, and then right click and click retarget animations. Cool. And instead of choosing an IK rig, we now select the skeletal mesh directly, which is so convenient. I'm just going to click on alien. Automatically, it has kind of registered the alien skeletal mesh, and we're able to select animations to export. This is just super, super exciting. So I'm going to actually get the AVP as well, and also the MF animations. What about all of them? Yeah, all fine. So, and we'll be exporting all the animations here. I'm just going to export them in Mixamo folder and export. Cool, it's never been easier really. So now I believe we can SKM. We might be able to just change this to alien. And obviously we have to change it to ABP alien. It should have its own, I mean, ideally the skeletal mesh, wait, let me do this again. Retarget animations, ABP. I'll have to see if we're able to export these. Might export retarget assets as well. And export ABP. So we might, I'm trying to see if we can also export an animation blueprint because that would be so convenient. So we'll click export. Let's see. So we're going to go back to the Mixamo folder to check that we have. Nice. So I think AVP Quinn in this folder is actually aligned to the alien skeletal mesh. This is so convenient. This just means that we can play. Oh, sorry. Definitely don't need this. We don't have to make this compile. I'm gonna work on this custom mesh a bit later. Wow, this has literally taken me like five seconds really, if I'm quick. Has this weird kind of rolling thing, but don't know what's happening there. So it's unable to calculate how big the mesh is. It's an interesting effect, but very convenient way. Ah, I see. There was this error. The landing animation didn't register. Trying to play a non-additive animation into a pose that's expected to be additive. So we can go into name this alien first, just to be clear. And click on animation. Click on animation blueprints. Where is the animation blueprint view? Oh, gonna try to find. Going to have to look at the asset. I've forgotten how to look for the animation graph, because that should exist right next to it, but not too sure. How do I open this up? The animation. Animation. ABP Mani. Anim graph. Here we go. So there's a warning. Not sure what the haven't really looked at it yet. But I'm guessing we just have to make it additive, an animation additive. So the is landing might need to change. You go back to it, main state, land has to be additive. Hierarchy, descriptive, different pairs. Yeah. Let's have a look at the not too sure actually. For now, this has been really simple to retarget. So now let's go level 2 and try to work out this animation retargeting for Nikki. So I've just taken kind of like 2 seconds to identify the bones relevant to this. I feel like I've kind of done it wrong anyway, but it's really hard to tell which bones are for what. But a lot of these bones are more specific than traditional rigs, so I'm just going to click here and maybe do a limb IK on. I'm gonna create a limb IK goal for a lot of these. So limb, I'm gonna click on right arm. It's missing a goal. We might not even need goals for now. Let's try with this. And gonna go into create a retargeter. And let's see that the source will be mannequin. And Nikki will be, the target mesh has to be very, very small. think that was the issue before. Need to find her. Need to drag her down as well. I think Nikki's up here and the Manny's down there. So let's have a look. Um, Let me have a look at where that is. So maybe global settings and okay, asset settings. We'll need to change it back to 0.1. Let's have a look and we can see the character, the target mesh. I feel like we've just stopped seeing everything, so I need to frame it to the character, that front. It's too far away. Okay, let's change something else and then back to that. It's a shame we can't see anything. It's all because of my scale problems. Oh, there she is. She's just so far away though. Can't see her. Oof, that's really annoying. But okay. My magic trick might be try to shrink her down. Go into skeletal mesh and target. We also haven't seen the alien yet. I wonder if the alien's also on the board. I think we're finally getting closer. Okay, so that's just the alien. And she's here. Nice. I think we're finally getting back in scale, so we can go 0.01. Look for her. Nice. We just can't press frame all because it gets messy, but now we're finally there. So camera speed, change that up. change their, I'm gonna go back to mannequin because it was much easier. Actually, I'm gonna do this because they're off the same. I can finally see them. And source mesh offset. And see that the IK rig maybe isn't saved. To add a solver. I think I might be having a bit of trouble with this mesh. For some reason, the retarget chains aren't registering, but I think it might be. Oh, that's why. Silly. Might need the assets. The IK auto-generated target. Then I can try to look at. I think it might not be rigged properly then. That's why there's this weird. Yeah. I think I know the reason. It's probably just completely not rigged right. Right leg. Right. Let me try to mix up the left arm and right arm. Let's see. Where are you? No sign. No sign of. Maybe this over here, and then try to adjust it. All right. So needs. It's so weird that this is not rigged right. Very interesting. It might be that the root isn't set right. That looks like the case. Set target root. Let's see. Not really confident about this one. I'm gonna set the hip. And let's see again. Retargeter. No, I don't think anything's working just yet, but yeah, that was my try at trying to rig this Nikki.
Okay guys, so this is gonna be our final
It still looks like that um it still looks like the animation retargeters are really simple for Mixamo and maybe Daz and Move AI rigs. But for custom rigs like this one, it's still proving to be quite hard to do it from scratch. It'll probably take me a few hours if I kind of like looked into it seriously. For now, there's also something I really wanted to research on that I haven't looked at properly, which is called motion. This also relates to animation warping, but it's the new locomotion library, as well as this is called motion warping, as well as motion matching in the Unreal 5.4. I still haven't really looked at what we can do with it, but now we're able to think about animations in a much more customizable way. We've got like new control rigs for your characters as well. We can also kind of like learn to select different poses for different objects. And so I think in the next week or so, or in the next few weeks, we'll be able to get access um, to more tools and demos on the motion matching. But yeah, that's really about it for today. I'm gonna go ahead and dig at the Nicki Minaj model a little more. I feel like I've done something wrong, but if you know what the problem is, please let me know. Um, so this is the Call of Duty model that I found somewhere, and I feel like something's wrong with it. Don't know if it's something to do with the spine or the root, but it seems like something's just not working. So it might be the root. I might have to set this back to my root and see if it works. Retargeter. I think every time I edit it, something goes missing. Still can't. Oh, she's back, but can't really see her just yet. So I think her root is set yeah, set wrong, or that she's not actually weighted properly so that her body's moving this way. The jump is so funny. Yeah, it seems like the origin, the retargeting origin, also because of scale, maybe that changes things. But yeah, I'll have a look and dig into this a little more today. But thank you so much for your patience. I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look tonight, and hopefully we'll be able to fix this one. But I guess this has nothing to do with the 5.4 review. It's just the model is weird. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much. Please let me know if you have anything cool to share on 5.4 updates, what you're excited to see as well. And so I can quickly kind of like look at it this week and do a review next week. But yeah, thank you so much. The newest updates of 5.4. In Unreal 5.4, we're looking at a lot of animation updates as well as
Yeah. Now
a customizable way. We've got ping, but
you must.
a customizable way.